What's up, go-getters? Welcome to the channel. I'm so excited to be back. And today we are talking about the steps, 5 steps that you need to take to become a paid content creator or influencer. A big, huge welcome to the channel, guys. I have been running around Vegas, one of my favorite places. We actually decided to take a family vacation there right before the kids went back to school. We did all the things that you could possibly do with kids in Las Vegas. We had an amazing time. So I've been off from pumping out this content for a couple of weeks, but I am back in full effect with some amazing topics that you have been asking me about. So I want to talk all about it today. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. So maybe you are hearing all the hype about becoming a content creator or an influencer, and maybe you are hesitant about jumping in because you are not sure that you have what it takes, or you're not sure whether or not you have the information that you need to get started as a content creator or an influencer. So let me let you know that I am a content creator. I am an influencer, and I receive payouts pretty much on a monthly basis from different brand deals, different collaborations and partnerships that I have with different brands, and they pay me to feature content on my channel here. I do not have the biggest channel in the world. We are pushing 9,000 strong right now. So it's a great channel, but it's not the biggest channel. I do not get the most views as some other content creators do yet anyway. But I want to tell you that you can definitely get monetized. You can monetize your content, even if you are relatively small, even if you do not have the best possible views. And I want to talk to you about exactly how to position yourself to be able to do that. We are all about passive income here on the channel. We are all about easy ways to earn income, especially in times like these. So definitely stick around if you want to hear the step-by-step on how to get this started. At the end of this video, as always, I am going to share with you my own personal story, messy little story about myself and my own experiences with working with brands. If you would like to hear that, you can stick around to the end. But let's get started with my experience with content creation. So I have had this channel for a really long time, for years. It wasn't until probably around about 4 years ago, might even have been less, may even have been around 3 years ago, that I really got serious about YouTube. So if you have been sleeping on YouTube, I would really suggest you get serious about YouTube. And some of you guys out there may not necessarily want to have a channel. You may have TikTok in mind, Instagram in mind, Facebook, or maybe some other platforms that you are looking to create this content in mind. So I'm not boxing you into YouTube. I'm just saying that if you have been on the fence about it, it is a great way to put real estate online. And if you're looking for long-term strategies that are going to, survive the test of time, no matter what the different trends are going on or happening, YouTube is a great way to kind of put your stakes in the ground and stick around for a long time. I have a training here on my channel where I'm talking about building your authority online. Definitely check that training out. I believe I published that training, if I'm not mistaken, but it's called Build Your Authority Online. If you don't see it, feel free to DM me over on Instagram for that training. But it's a training where I'm talking about 3 powerful strategies for you to really put your stakes in the ground and be able to establish yourself in a way that stands through all the trends, all the changes, that's going to keep you around for a really long time. So definitely check out that training. So number 1, the first step to becoming a paid content creator or influencer is that you will need some sort of a focus. So what is it that you want to focus on? In my case, as of now, I am an influencer when it comes to business tips. I have a very spiritual and motivation side to myself as well. I have a whole nother channel for my spiritual content. If you'd like to check that out, it's called Grit and Grace. You can feel free to subscribe over there, but I really try to keep my sort of motivational and business focused content over here on this channel. So I talk a lot about business, I have years of experience, so I love to pay it forward in this way. So my focus is online business. I think it's really, really important to attract the right partnerships, to really have a focus around your content. So when I'm talking about a content creator or influencer, you don't have to be anything like me. Your business doesn't have to look anything like mine. It's okay if you like to take pretty Instagram pictures and you're more of a fashion type of influencer. I'm not, but it's also okay if you are not that kind of influencer and you're more of somebody like me. You have a specific bucket that you talk in that is not fashion, but you still would like to get, attract brand deals and partnerships as well. So I just want to let you know, you don't have to go either way. You could have a cooking channel, you could have a photography channel, you can have a channel where you talk about gardening, but you need to have a focus. This is going to be easier for you to be able to get, those brand deals. It doesn't mean that you can't talk about multiple things on your channel, but please try to have an overall focus. It's just going to make it easier for you to be able to get those deals. So in my case, guys, it is business. That's my focus, is online business. Being able to grow a profitable online business is pretty much what this channel is about. Number 2 is you need a traffic source. So in order for you to become a paid content creator or an influencer, there is going to need to be somewhere where people see you. Okay, so you're not going to be able to go in your room and try on fancy outfits and take pictures of yourself and you never post them and you're expecting deals to come to you. I know that seems very, very like, come on, everybody knows that. Everybody doesn't know that. Everything is not common sense to everybody. Is very relative. So you are going to have to plug yourself in to a power source, is what I consider it to be. So where are people going to see you? Where are people going to find you? How are you going to get people interested in the product? So I kind of skipped this step, but if you're watching this video and you have no idea what a content creator or influencer even is, let me pause real quick and explain what that is. So a content creator or an influencer is somebody who represents a particular product that they're excited about or a brand that they're excited about, and they have an audience of people who are curated or who are likely to buy that particular product that they share this product with. And as you share it, or you may share the piece of content and the brand may just pay you directly, or they may give you an affiliate link and they may pay you through that affiliate link, whatever the terms look like. So you are somebody who introduces a business's products and you show them to the marketplace. You introduce them to the marketplace, you talk it up, you give your honest opinions and reviews about different products and tools and different things like that, and you share it with your audience. And for sharing that, you get paid. So that's how it works. So back to number 2, you're going to need some sort of traffic source in order for you to plug into. Maybe you have a huge email list of people who adore whatever it is that you're talking about, whatever your focus topic is. That could be something that you leverage. Maybe you have a huge Instagram following and you do a lot of unboxings and you talk about fashion or whatever it is that you talk about business. That will be your leverage. So wherever you have a great amount of people, and I don't want you to think again that you have to have 1 million plus people. I only have a bit over 8,000 people here on the channel right now. You don't have to have a ton of people, right? You just have to have a good amount of people, all right, to share your products with. So what is your traffic source? Number 3 is you need to plan your content strategy around the type of content that the brand you're looking to work with would be looking for. So my son has a gaming channel. So he's new to different brand deals and partnerships, and he's getting into it right now. And one of the things that I told him to do, start doing reviews on your channel of different games and different movies that are related to the games that you're playing. Start to do them. So if somebody comes to your channel and they're wondering if you ever do reviews, because I can say on the other side, I have a brand called the Journal Junk Box, and we're always looking for partnerships. So on our side, if we go to somebody's channel looking to see whether or not they offer collaborations, if they have not one single product review on their channel, we're immediately going to come to the conclusion that this person does not offer them. Okay, so even if you are not getting paid for them yet, you want to start to feature some reviews. You want to start to review and do tutorials and things like that. Or if you're into fashion or whatever else you're into, you want to start reviewing those products now on your channel. So that way, when a brand comes and they want to look for somebody to collaborate with, and they land on your channel or they land on your feed, and they don't see you reviewing products at all, okay, you're giving out the signal that I'm not available for this. All right. So one of the greatest ways to get noticed by brands is to start to do reviews and to bring traffic to those products that you're reviewing. So you can start with a few brands that maybe don't have those kind of programs, but you're still in love with. And those can be maybe some of the brands that you start out with. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is to develop a media kit. I have a very, very simple media kit. I can have that put up on the screen. Okay, so I have a very simple media kit that I'll have put up on the screen so that you could see it. It was created in Canva. Someone on my team created that media kit for me. What I want to tell you about the media kit is that it's not always needed. So a lot of brands that reach out to you are not going to ask you for a media kit. But especially if you are doing the reaching, you need to be prepared to send over your media kit. And some brands, bigger brands, will require you to have one. So what does a media kit look like? A media kit basically is going to have, maybe a picture of you on it, maybe not. It just depends on what you focus on. If you're a food blogger, maybe you'll have a picture of the food. And maybe towards the end, maybe a small little picture of you, profile picture of you. But basically, this media kit is going to include who you are, what you do, who you serve, which would be, when I say who you serve, who's watching. So what are the demographics of your audience? So what percentage is female? What percentage is male? What are the people on your channel interested in? What you want to showcase, you want to make yourself look good. So you want to share, if one of the packages you're going to offer is a shout out or something on TikTok, and that's where you get most of your views. You want to put down the video that got the highest views or the highest number of views that you've gotten on each channel. So you want to showcase the highest number of views, what your following is on social media. If you have an email list and you want to leverage that, how many subscribers do you have? If you have a blog and you want to leverage that, how many views do you get every single month? And then what I do on the second page is put together packages, okay? Pre-designed or pre-put together packages where I am telling them, giving them an idea of what I offer, what that looks like, and what the price is. And in my case, I just say the price, but then I keep it open for negotiation. I let them know that all the prices vary depending on the terms and depending on the brand I'm working with, and all the prices are negotiable. So you want to go in the door with something. It doesn't even have to be that fancy. If you want to use Canva has a lot of great templates available for media kits. So it's really, really not that hard to create yourself one. It's just important for you to be professional and to actually have one. Number 5, you want to open yourself up for business. You want to add that you accept partnerships and collaborations for inquiries and things like that. This is where you contact me. You want to add that to all of your profiles where you want to be seen. Okay. So because when somebody comes to look for that, they're going to want to know whether or not you offer them. They don't want to have to dig high and low to figure out whether or not this is something that you offer. So if you make it obvious for people and you put it in a place that they can see, you'll get more and more of them. So for me, on YouTube is the main place where I'm looking to work with these brands. I will put information about, partnerships on my main about page on YouTube. So when they click about this channel, they'll see it there. It's also under every single video. It's on my website as well. So you just want to put it where people will be going to look to work with you. You want to have that information there. So this is an amazing business to get into. This is an amazing way to leverage your content, especially for those of you who may not have reached the benchmarks and things that YouTube is looking for you to be able to be monetized with YouTube. I'm actually already monetized with YouTube. So it's really nice to be able to get paid from YouTube directly, but also monthly from different partnerships that I have developed with different brands and things like that, right? So on one video, I've gotten over $1,000 for one single video, which the video may have been for like 20 minutes. Okay, so there are all kinds of different rates and things that you can receive for creating content for brands. You just want to kind of look at, where your following is, where your subscriber count is, how many views you're getting on the content, and you want to assess what your prices need to be accordingly to something that you feel like would be fair, would be worth your time, as well as worth the brand's time as well. So I hope that this is helpful. Before I go, an extra tip, okay, is going to be to actually pitch brands and reach out to them yourself. This is something that I don't do because content creation for brands and partnerships with brands is not something that I prioritize or focus on. So I typically do not reach out to brands for me to create content for them. I don't do it. But if you want to be serious about content creating and you want to be serious about being an influencer, you're going to want to reach out to brands that are looking for an influencer like you. And you want to pitch them, and you want to send your media kit, and you want to offer them packages, okay? And you want to start to reach out so that they know that you are there. If you want to be like me and you just want to take opportunities as they come, these are also all the ways that you can get set up to field those opportunities in. But one thing that I want to put out there, the biggest tip that I could offer you is create valuable content that people love and show signs of that by growing. So if you create great valuable content that people need and love, and as a result you begin to grow, those brands will see the value in your content and they are going to want to partner with you. If you throw up a channel that is horrible, it looks horrible, the content is horrible, and you are not growing as a result of it, brands are not also going to want to work with you. So if you want to make yourself more attractive for these partnerships and deals, you want to focus on a content schedule that is going to make you really, really look good. It's going to make you really, really look valuable as a channel and as a business. And then the more you grow, the more the opportunities will grow for you to be able to partner with these brands. So I hope that this is helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Before I go, for those of you who have stayed to the end, thank you so much for staying to the end. Don't forget about the YouTube Go-Getter community, the supporter community. If you click subscribe on this channel, you get to get access to exclusive trainings I do right here on the channel just for supporters, resources. You get a chance to be shouted out on this channel. It's so much that you get. So definitely check out the channel perks if you would like to be a part of that community. So a fun fact, my voice is going out. A little fun fact about me with brand deals and partnerships. There are some brand deals that will fall through, and you need to know what your non-negotiables are. For me, I am sort of past the point of just working with companies that only want to offer me an affiliate payout. It takes me time to go out of my way to create content or even to mention brands. So at this time, I don't accept just an affiliate payout. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. I also want payment up front. So if a brand is taking way too long, they're asking me to jump through way too many hoops, and they are not respecting my pay me upfront policy, or they're trying to pay me through PayPal, that is a no for me, and I am pulling out. I did have a brand recently that I was going to work with, and I mean, we had like a month long of talking back and forth with that brand, talking back and forth with my team. And at the end of the day, I was like, it is not worth my trouble. They weren't really trying to pay me much. So I was like, just let them know, thank you, maybe another time. Okay, so from that, I've learned to sort of like know what my non-negotiables are up front, what I want and don't want, and not feel bad about it. It's just, if someone's offering you something and it's just not what you want to do, or it's just not enough, or not what you want to take, you do not have to take it. You can keep the ball rolling until you connect with brands that are willing to partner with you in the way in which you desire to be partnered with. So I wanted to share that. So guys, be blessed. Have an amazing day. I will see you soon on the next one.